Both the chairman and I represent one of the fastest growing areas in this country in North Carolina. Every day, and we just came back from being in our districts, I hear from the agriculture sector, largest sector, economic sector in North Carolina, the hospitality industry, the construction industry. We've talked about the medical industry, the research industry, that they need more workers and they need to have people who can get their visas. They need better H-1B processing. They need better H-2B visa processing. They want to hire people who are legal. But we have a backlog. We have not increased many of these visa quotas in more than 30 years. People want to come into this area. We are growing. We have amazing institutions of higher education educating lots of people from the United States. I'm very big on increasing the pipeline from the United States. But as we've discussed, in North Carolina, there simply are not enough people for our growing economy. So increasing pathways to legal immigration is either the first or the second highest priority for the North Carolina Farm Bureau, the North Carolina Chamber of Commerce, the North Carolina Home Builders, our education institutions. So, Mr. Nowrasteh, can you tell us how we could fix some of the problems that we're hearing with our visa system and expand opportunities for more of these people to get legal visas, because these employers in my district and in my state who are generating all the economic prosperity want to do it the right way.
The major problem with the legal immigration system in the U.S. is that it is far too restrictive, it is far too complicated, it is far too burdensome. It is the second most complicated portion of American law after the income tax. Now, I'm just a humble supporter of the free market, but I think that people should be able to go back and forth based on where they are demanded, where their opportunities are, where people want to buy and sell from them and to them. And I think that we need to expand these opportunities for low-skilled workers in areas like agriculture, but also create a visa for construction workers. I think we need to create a visa for manufacturing, for all different types, for every sector of the American economy, for mid-skilled workers, for people who are higher skilled, make it easier for them to come in, some of them temporarily, some of them permanently. But at a minimum, I think the thing that we can do is create a visa for entrepreneurs, which this country entirely lacks. That's the no-brainer here. That's the biggest no-brainer around.
And Mr. Nowrasteh, we've only touched on this. I have, ever since I got here, been one of the primary sponsors of a bipartisan bicameral bill to deal with what we call the documented dreamers. The children of H-1B visa holders who come over here before, they weren't born here. Sometimes their siblings are U.S. citizens, but they are not. And they literally age out of their visas when they're 21 years old, and the backlog is so long that they will never be able to get a visa or become a U.S. citizen. They're the children of highly educated people. Most of them are in college. We've paid for their education, and now we're deporting them to countries that we compete with. What do you say to those documented dreamers who I've been fighting so hard for?
You should be allowed to stay in the United States. You should be allowed to become an American citizen. You should be allowed to use your talents and your skills and your grit to do well here. The one thing we know about children doing well, or how well they're going to do in life, is it's related to their parents. And H-1Bs who come to the United States do extraordinarily well. They have above the 90th percentile in wages in the United States. So kids are going to do about as well as they do if we let them, if the government lets them succeed. And all we need to do is get out of their way. All we need to do is take the government out of this equation to legalize these folks and allow them to do what they want to do, which is to succeed and become Americans.
Thank you, and I yield back.